Clearance aisle. We're all familiar with the clearance aisle. Whether it's at our local store where we shop, or our grocery store, or whatever it is, or even online when we're shopping or we're looking for something, we've seen those items that have been marked down, that are on clearance, that are not to be reordered again. When we stop and think about a clearance aisle in relationship to our walk with Jesus, sometimes we find ourselves in what we feel like is the clearance aisle. We feel like we have been walked over, left over, we've been damaged, just like those goods at the store. We are not quite on the level in which we're supposed to be. Our life has just grabbed us and tossed us and threw us aside. So we are basically in our minds on the clearance aisle. But God specializes in taking care of items that have been put on the shelf as damaged or in need of clearance. When we think about the woman at the well, we think about how she had been married about 5 times, and now she's going to the well. She's going at the hottest hour of the day. She's going when most women would not be out. She's trying to avoid the crowd because she feels like she has been placed on a clearance aisle, that she is not good enough. People are talking about her. You stop and you think about having been married in their time for 5 different men. You've been married and then left, or whatever has happened to you, whatever has transpired in your life to make you feel less than. This lady was an outcast, and she knew it. And so we find her. We find her going to the well in the heat of the day. We find her trying to avoid her neighbors. We find her trying to do a daily task, a chore, something that was just every day. But she's doing it in a way that most of us wouldn't. She's taking the long way around. Some of us have taken the long way around because we don't want to run into others. But Jesus, thank God for Jesus. Jesus made it his mission. He came looking just for her. He went out of his way to go get her. He went out of his way to see about this lady who had been rebuked, who had been scorned, who had been left as nothing, who had been left on the clearance aisle. So when you want to think of yourself as not good enough or less than, or you think God can't use you because of your past, I want you to know that the devil is a lie. God can use anybody. He can use anything. He can heal all of us. He can heal our wounds just like he can heal our physical bodies. Told us in his word, he said, by his stripes we are healed. And that includes our mind. That includes our relationships. That includes our past. So never think you're less than. Never think you're worthless. Never think you've just been tossed aside and you've been left on the clearance aisle with Jesus.